some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Well, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us here at EA Sports to all of you on this Christmas day. We so appreciate you joining us with Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scotts, and Brock, it is always a unique moment finding yourself playing on Christmas, right? It's a holiday atmosphere all throughout the stadium. We're seeing Santa hats, we're seeing those Christmas-like necklaces, but it's also a really important end-of-the-season game in regards to both playoff and draft position.
Yeah, Kate, that's really well said. And last century, I got to play in an Aloha.
The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And off we go for Northwest Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. For the Commanders' offense, headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. His coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pass him on the quick hitter. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. They bring McLaurin in motion right. Third down give to Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4, and the Commanders will have a first.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
They send him left out of the slot. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Daniels setting up the play action. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Austin Eckler. Brings up 3rd
They send Samuel Wright. Daniels throwing on 3rd. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first.
Another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. Fights off the pressure. He's keeping it. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
On 2nd down, Robinson. up. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Daniel's going to keep it. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on first and goal. Now it's going to be second and 5.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the Commanders.
Dak now from the gun. Lamb has another one. He breaks the tackle. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play. 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this third down.
10 yards. And it's third down.
Prescott to sneak it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
First down, Cowboys.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
From the gun is Prescott. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
Prescott here from the gun. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Now, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Juke the defender. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Christian Harris on the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Cowboys' 49-yard line.
Daniels gonna keep it. Danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
He was taken down behind the
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completed left side to Samuel. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. 2nd and 10 now. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Able to find Ertz. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long for Daniels. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty.
The
Extra
kicker
point
on
attempt
for the
coming
extra
up.
point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Cowboys 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Evans now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he's kept up the pace all season long to the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's out to end a nice little run there, but I don't think he's going to get to keep the yardage. That penalty flag might wipe this away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Dak to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 20.
2nd and 15. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st down, Dallas.
They go with Williams on the counter. Escapes a defender. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Cowboy 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run the toss for Williams. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd down at the 44-yard line.
A run with Williams. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Back on the sneak. A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Cowboys.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st down, Dallas.
Working inside the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again is Dak. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Drive entire straights. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. Jukes one defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Jukes out a one-stop. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Taken down right.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
3rd and 1.
They bring McLaurin in motion right. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Complete out to the right. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the gut they go with Williams. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Handoff for Williams, running left. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made on the play by Dietrich Wise. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
He was brought down by Will Harris. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Prescott. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Juke the defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders. With a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. A toss now to Robinson. Across the 45 and still going. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The gain on the play. That's good for a Washington. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Escapes a defender. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 12-yard line.
Running left is Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
On the coverage.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to... Breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cowboys and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you can see with just this and one more game remaining this season, he's leading the league in rushing touchdowns.